Inmate 172, Lawrence Kovacs. You mind if I smoke? Age 34, well off, married, no kids. Investigative journalism. Bet a lot of your journalist coworkers are lining up for your story. Now tell me, why'd you do it?
I told you I didn't do it.
Okay, so let's start from the beginning. Tell me who did.
I'm no murderer. Most of my life has been dedicated to storytelling.
Go on.
I became a journalist for that reason. To tell the greatest stories. My life was my job. The marriage fell to pieces after learning we couldn't have kids of our own. I hadn't kissed my wife in 10 years.
Having children doesn't save marriages, Lawrence. What other reasons were there?
Well, our careers took up any time we had. We also cared for nothing else. No family, no dates, no friends. Our lives had become monotonous and stale. She was stuck teaching art to retired elderly, and I was stuck at the office chasing dead-end stories. She had the most beautiful paintings.
Lawrence, about your job.
With the Nexus, it was my life for about 16 years. Before that, I wrote on my own. No awards, no acknowledgements. I'm a field writer. About 10 years ago, I began having these short-term blackouts. I'd be sitting at my desk at work, and then suddenly I'd be walking down the street on my way home. It was strange, but I always knew where I was when I was out of it. My therapist told me it was just a side effect to the antidepressants. But one day, I was just getting to work, and I then found myself in the middle of an intersection. It was raining. I could hardly make it out, but my watch pointed at midnight. I had no idea where I was, where I had been. And there was blood. There was blood on my clothes. I eventually made it back to my apartment, but the place was a mess. It looked as if there was a robbery, but nothing was taken. On the walls were my past stories, and they had the word failure written in red. I called for my wife, but she didn't answer. I looked in my bedroom and found my recorder on the bed. It had a laminated sticker on it that read, "Play me." Hello, Lawrence. You've never met me, but I know you. I realized it was my own voice on the recorder. How could I not have known this whole time? It was someone else when I was blacked out. You and I have a history. I was there when you met Lily. I was there when you were hired at the Nexus, and I have been here for every story you've written. We were meant to do great things, Lawrence, but you have disappointed me at every turn. Your life has become meaningless in the eyes of your peers. You were meant to do great things. I've taken your wife. If you want to see her again, I suggest you do exactly as I say.